Hi, I'm Griffin, and we're going to talk about gay romance in film. After the Stonewall riots in 1969, gay rights and humanity in the US was being recognized. It still took pop culture a few generations to catch up. At first, queer characters were never on screen, and then they were the butt of the joke. Then gay film was underground, and it took years for it to go mainstream. Let's look at two great films that were the first real success stories representing romance in the LGBTQ community. Gay romance became more human when a big-name director Wong Kar-wai made Happy Together. Wai made a name for himself in Hong Kong, making multi-million-dollar films and having Chungking Express picked up by Miramax. He was undoubtedly a key player in world cinema. His film Happy Together follows two Hong Kongers living in Buenos Aires. They are running away from everything in their lives, but they decide to run away together. The relationship is tainted from the start and is consistently turbulent. The two men are harsh to each other with both words and actions. Instead of dealing with cliché troubles of being a gay man, the film was a story about the two men's relationship. The movie's poster of the two men dressed but with touching legs was banned in Hong Kong public spaces in 1997 before the film's release. This public prejudice aside, the film won Wong Kar-wai Best Director at Cannes Film Festival. It was a groundbreaking achievement for queer representation in cinema. Around that time, LGBTQ cinema was underground. There are cinematic gems littered throughout the 70s, 80s, and 90s, especially films like Paris is Burning, Go Fish, Watermelon Woman, and Poison, which kicked off new queer cinema. There were even more popular films like My Own Private Idaho and Philadelphia, but these hits often portrayed gay tragedy or obscurity instead of romance. Fast forward to 2005, and we find Ang Lee releasing Brokeback Mountain, which is arguably the most well-known gay film of modern time. Two cowboys share romance on and off in their lives. Similar to the couple in Happy Together, the men fight and never settle down. The movie gained mainstream attention and defamation in the press. Late-night comedians, talk show hosts, and journalists had a field day with the idea that men could be together at the movies. The LGBTQ community was torn about how to feel. Some were upset that gay culture was being mocked, but most of the community was relieved to have a mainstream voice. The film inspired many closeted men to come out and find their place in the world. It even sparked a popular internet blogging movement. It was a bumpy ride to get recognition, but after Ang won the Oscar for Best Director, there was no doubt queer cinema had a place in Hollywood. Happy Together and Brokeback Mountain brought gay romance out of the underground and into pop culture. No longer were queer characters one note or just around for a quick joke. Even though the relationships were far from perfect or storybook, these films paved the way for the beautiful gay love stories we enjoy today. Put them on your list, give them a watch, and let me know what you think. Stay happy and healthy. Peace.